Folks, in what world do we live in where this is in any way fair? Andrew McCabe, former deputy director of the FBI. Let me just put the lead out there first on this. They have a story about National Review about this today. Again, be in the show notes. Check this out. FBI investigators say McCabe apologized for lying about Clinton probe leak. Wait. Time out. Hold up. Remember that song? Hold up. Wait a minute. Paula Nushi even gave me the response. She used to hit the club. I was more of a bar guy. Hold up. Wait a minute. So let's be clear. Andrew McCabe is now, I'm going to put up a snippet from this in a minute from the National Review piece. That's important. I want to read it to you because it's clear. Andrew McCabe, according to this story, admitted lying to the FBI and apologized for it, and yet is getting a pass. We've seen no law enforcement action against him yet. And yet Mike Flynn, Lieutenant General Mike Flynn, who the FBI acknowledged did not lie to them, they thought he wasn't being deceptive, their quote, not mine, is now potentially looking at jail time and a prosecution and a sentencing for not lying. Folks, in what world do we live in where this is in any way fair? You tracking? Lead. McCabe, I admit lying and I'm sorry. No jail time for me. Lieutenant General Flynn, I didn't lie. FBI, I didn't lie. Flynn, jail time for you, buddy. Let me read to you what this development is, because this is astonishing. It's about the leak in the Clinton email investigation. Before I get to it, let me just give you a quick background on this. There was a leak about the existence of the Hillary Clinton email investigation that was attributed to Andrew McCabe. It was a leak that shouldn't have gone to the media about the status of the Clinton email investigation. What's shockingly awful about this is now we know, at least according to this report, that the leak to the media about the Clinton email investigation containing sensitive information came from McCabe, yet Joe, speaking to the awful character of the broken soul, Andrew McCabe, blamed the leak on people from the New York field office and others and had a conference call where he yelled at them.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Not only does this sleazeball leak the story, when it hits the paper, he reprimands people in field offices on a conference call for leaking the story he leaked. This is the spineless jellyfish this loser is. So back to National Review. So he totally missed that. Of course, as always. Joe's always like, you hit this cue. I miss him all the time. National Review. The FBI asks him. They ask him in an investigation about the leak. This is what they ask him. Quote, I need to know from you, did you authorize this article? Were you aware of it? Did you authorize it? The FBI agent said he asked McCabe at the time. Quote, McCabe, this is during the subsequent interview later on. He says, and as nice as could be, he said, yep, I did, McCabe said, surprising the agents. The agent interviewing him said things had suddenly changed 180 degrees with this. One of the agents present recounted to the IG. Oh. Now he's admitting he leaked it. Wait, it goes on. It gets better. Because that's not exactly the answer he gave to the FBI when initially interviewed about the same link. He just said, yep, I did it. Back to the National Review piece. When the agent showed McCabe the portion of his prior statement from the May interview, which stated, quote, this is McCabe, I do not know the identity of the source of the information contained in the article. I gave no authority to share any information relative to my interaction with DOJ, with the DOJ executive, with any member of the media. McCabe replied, he didn't even remember seeing this before. In other words, the agent's telling him, really? You don't remember saying that? Here's McCabe's response. The agent says to him, hey, Andy, I said we sent this to you at least 3 or more times. The agent tells McCabe, and an email record mentioned in the transcript shows the statement was emailed to McCabe on May 12, 2017. McCabe's explanation? Well, there was a lot going on. Not only does he lie in May and say he doesn't know about the leak that he did, he lies about it. They confront him 2 to 3 times via email saying, are you absolutely sure, Andy? You sure? You sure? You sure? That's exactly how they opened up. Yeah. Are you sure? You don't know who authorized this leak. They email. He lies again. Doesn't say it. Lies by omission at this point after lying initially. And now finally comes back in a later interview, which is recounted in the IG report, where he tells the FBI, okay, I authorized the leak. Yet no jail time for McCabe. Now, in the interest of not being preemptive and getting out ahead of the story, there's a small, infinitesimally small possibility that McCabe may be cooperating, and therefore that's why he wasn't charged with lying to the FBI. The same crime Mike Flynn was charged with, despite not actually lying to the FBI. Small. I'm not sure any of that's true. I'm just saying, because we do facts. This isn't a liberal show. We actually focus on facts, data, and sound analysis other than stupidity, ideology, and media hackery. There is a small possibility he's cooperating. Small.
Yeah.
Very small.
You just heard The Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud. And follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.